dear lovely soul, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for this video because as some of you know who follow me, I love Jupiter. Jupiter is my favorite planet, and this video is about Jupiter. Jupiter has finally changed the sign from Aries and it moved to Taurus literally yesterday or today, depending on the location where you're at. And I'm super excited to talk about it, and I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be, but it is gonna be long, and I will explain how this video is gonna go. So I will first talk about the periods where Jupiter will be in Taurus and what kind of aspects it will have, like only major ones that we all should know about. Then I'm gonna talk about Jupiter return for some people who have their natal Jupiter in Taurus. Then I will talk about how Jupiter going over each planet in Taurus that different people have will affect people differently. And then we will go with each sign. But before that, I will talk about generally how Jupiter will affect different types of signs who will be most influenced by Jupiter. And after that, we will go from Aries until Pisces. So I know some of you will just jump right into your sign, but before you do that, check in your natal chart if you have anything in Taurus. If you have any planet, any important angle in Taurus, you should watch the beginning of the video because it is going to be super informative. Yes, and if you're interested in having a if you're interested in studying astrology with me, I will launch a course hopefully in 2024, and I have a link down below so you can try the survey, and I will know if you will be the one who will study with me, and I will send you an email when I'm done with the program of teaching. And without further ado, I won't make it long. Let's begin. Let's go. So Jupiter is in Taurus from 17th to 16th of May of 2023 until the end of May 2024. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, abundance, and luck. That's how we can key term like label Jupiter, like literally expanding anything, positive and negative traits, whatever, it's just expansion. Then we have abundance and good luck. So consider that in your mind. Then we have Taurus. Taurus is kind of like a sign. If you can compare it, we have luxury that comes from Leo. Leos love everything bling, shiny, glittery, like everything that looks expensive. And Taurus is the sign that actually cares more about the value and then cares about how it looks. So Taurus really likes the things to look extra luxury, like simple, minimalistic, but it should be expensive. So it's kind of similar to Libra in a way. Libras love everything beautiful, but Taurus likes everything to be lavish. Like some astrologers are saying that this year is going to be the year of rich and beautiful people. So it's more like if you have money and beauty, you will be powerful because that's Jupiter in Taurus. That's how it looks like. So people who have Jupiter in Taurus, they might look super beautiful. They have this lavish and expensive vibe to them. They like everything expensive basically, and so there are two ways we can interpret like Taurus and Jupiter, because Jupiter is all about like extra and spending, but Taurus is about saving and not spending, or spending on something very specific that you have been like saving for. So together these two combinations give the vibe of like spending a lot, like quantity and quality, not quantity, mostly like spending your money a lot on buying things. It's like doing extra basically. So you can think of it positively and negatively the way that you want, but this is just the vibe of Jupiter in Taurus. Then Jupiter in Taurus can also talk about food. So people who have very strong Taurus energy in them, they love really good, really expensive food. They won't appreciate if you just serve them burger. Like if this burger is made from whatever, like organic and very high quality products, yes. If not, then no. So in this next year, we will notice how like food industry will change. It will become like food will become more expensive. So either you won't be able to spend your money on food because it will be expensive. So you will feel like you're spending so much money on food, and you'll be like, what? For the same amount of money I could buy so much more like before. Now it will be like food will be expensive. Okay. The most important thing to notice is that Jupiter, as the planet of like, abundance and luck, when it does really positive and beautiful aspects to your chart, you usually have something amazing happening in your life. So depending on the house it goes into, like we will talk about it later, we also have something. I think the most beautiful aspect that can happen in anyone's life is Jupiter return. So Jupiter return is when Jupiter goes back to the degree or to the place where your Jupiter was at when you were born. So it happens every 12 years, every 12, 11 years. Yeah, it happens every 12, 11 years. So if this year Jupiter is having Jupiter return on your chart, you will notice like really big changes in your life, especially when it comes to receiving, depending on the house that is at. It can talk about like big investments or whatever. We will talk about it later, but I will give you the dates of your Jupiter in Taurus. So if you're born from March 19, no, I'll go back, way back. If you're born from April, 29th of April 1952 until May of 1953, you have Jupiter in Taurus, so you will be having Jupiter return. 12th of April 1964 until 23rd of April 1965. 27th of March 1976 until 4th of April 1977. 9th of March 1988 until 11th of March 1989, June 1999 until June 2000. And if you're babies watching my channel, from 5th of June 2011 until June 2012. All of these people that I've just mentioned are going through their Jupiter return, and you can check the house where it's at, but wherever is the Jupiter in your chart, it brings really big changes, because Jupiter is the sign of wisdom, not the sign, the planet of wisdom, because it rules Sagittarius. That's why, like, if you think about it, Jupiter makes 12-year cycle. That's how like a school system works. Like, you start first grade until 12th. That's when you kind of like get the knowledge and you're wiser. So that's the whole vibe of Jupiter. So every 12 years you're becoming more wise, or learning kind of like new things, and you will be able to use that knowledge to implement it into something. For example, when I had my Jupiter return in 2019, that's when I was like 23 or something. So those who are 23, born 1999, 2000, this year is very big year for you, because when that happened for me, I became more responsible. Like, I was given the chance to become responsible in the field that I was passionate about, which is skincare. It's like, I've been doing skincare for many years. Like, I've been studying this for many years, but I didn't have like, either the guts or certainty that I should go into that field. And then boom, when Jupiter was returning in my chart, that's when I received like support, investment, and I opened a business. And I became responsible. I became more aware that I can do it. So you have this like push and kick from out of somewhere, like something happens, and you will, like, not something negative, because Jupiter return is something positive. Oh, So you have this kind of moment. I think 23 is super like important year for people, but the thing is, you should notice this. The thing with Jupiter, especially in Taurus, the sign of the Taurus likes comfort, so it's the most stubborn sign in all these 12 signs. The most stubborn, meaning like if you tell them, okay, let's go out tonight, they'll be like, no. Why? Like, I don't want to, even though they don't have anything to do. Like, they are free, they can go, but no, they're just not comfortable because it's like, you know, it takes time, like you should get ready, blah blah blah. So Taurus is kind of lazy sign and stubborn sign. So when you are lazy, or when you are like in a kind of this mode of like eh, I'm talking about the negative trait of Taurus, okay? So it's not like, I'm not saying all the Taurus are like that. They like stability. So with Jupiter in Taurus, most of these Jupiter Taurus people, like my sister is Jupiter Taurus, you might not even notice the chances, the opportunities that are coming your way. So I would suggest take every opportunity you have this year, like everything that comes your way, just take it, because I know I've seen this my entire life. Like, there are opportunities coming to this Jupiter Taurus person, and they're like, maybe not today, I'll do it tomorrow, like I don't feel like it now. But this time, this year, these opportunities that are coming your way are going to be huge. Like, they will literally change your life. It's very like, if you're looking for a year, dear Taurus, for like change, or to become rich, to do something big in your life, this is the year, and you should grab it. You should grab every opportunity that comes your way this year. I cannot stress this enough. This is such a beautiful time. And if we look back at every 12 years, something big has happened in your life. Something really good has happened in your life. Like Jupiter and Taurus. Like, just go back to, let's say, if you're born before 1999, check what happened when you were 23. Something around that time was super important, okay? Whew. Okay, now we will talk about other aspects that can that Jupiter can have. So, for example, we have aspects like opposition, which means if Jupiter is in Taurus, you have something in Scorpio, so you have some kind of tension there that will force you to do to make changes. But I'm gonna first talk about Jupiter return on your planet. So, for example, if you go and check your chart, if you have anything in Taurus, I'm going to talk about this right now. So when Jupiter goes over your sun, let's talk about that. So who will be the most influenced with this Jupiter in Taurus this year? So we will need a timestamp. So guys, please help me with timestamps. You all know I don't do that because I don't have time. So I upload this goes, and I don't have time to do the timestamps because I'm doing other things with this video. So timestamps. What signs will be influenced this year? Because we also have Jupiter next year in Taurus. So for this year, what influences do we have? What signs will be influenced the most by this Jupiter in Taurus? So the whole year, this year in 2023, Jupiter is gonna go from 0 degree, which was yesterday, until 15th degree the whole year. Like, it will go maximum to 15th degree. And then it will go back retrograde, and then it will start from 5th degree again. So people from May of 2023 until January 2024, these are the people who will be influenced the most. People who are born from 17th of May, like Tauruses. 1 second. People who are born from 21st of April until 27th of April, any Taurus born during this this period, which is from 0 degree until 5 degree, you will feel this Jupiter the most from 17th of May until 14th of June. Why? So it will go over your sun. And when Jupiter goes over your sun, that's when you feel the most lucky. You will receive lots of opportunities and good luck in the house where it is at. But definitely this is the opportunity period for you from 17th of May until 14th of June. And the thing is, it's kind of like going with karmic notes in your Taurus sign. So definitely people who are born from 17th of May until from 21st of April until 27th of April, any Taurus during this period, you will feel the influence the most because this Jupiter is connected to karmic nodes, to the North Node. North Node is about where you should be. Like, okay, it's not about like where you should be heading, but it's more like your direction, your focus is going to be in that field, but it's karmic node, which means there are some lessons that you definitely have to get from this period, and some kind of big opportunities that will be happening for you. You have to take them because it's a very strong period for you. Then we have from 15th of June until 2024 January, Jupiter is gonna go like from 5th degree, and then it's gonna go back retrograde later in the year and back to 5th degree. So people who are born from 26th of April until 6th of May, these people will have like Jupiter going back and forth over their sun this year, and then also until January. So from June until January 2024, you will have so many opportunities that you should definitely look out for. So if you feel like, oh, I don't feel like there is no like opportunity coming my way, no. It can be anything. Like, I don't know, maybe instead of going to, I don't know, the same route that you take every single day, change your route. Like if you go to work, like from home to work, maybe this year you should try something else. Like go to a coffee shop before you enter. Like, I don't know, I'm giving advice, but just try to do something new, or just try to kind of open your eyes and see other things that you can do this year, because it's gonna definitely bring you so much abundance and good luck, trust me. Other people who will be influenced the most this year with Jupiter in Taurus is of course Capricorns and Virgos, because this is like a friend earth signs. And again, people who are born in the beginning of the signs, like Capricorns, December Capricorns, and for Virgos that would be August Virgos, like the beginning, people who have from 0 to 5-15 degrees of the sign, Capricorns and Virgos. Then we have Scorpios and Pisces. You will also have this Jupiter sextiling your sign, and it's also good opportunities for you. Make sure as well to open up your eyes, because we have Cancer and Pisces. These signs are, so sextile is like not as visible as trine. So make sure that if you really want to like accomplish something this year, you do everything to do it, like to accomplish it. If you have some kind of goals, make sure to be consistent, do it, because you have a support. Then we have fixed signs like Leo. Oh my god, what happened? Then we have fixed signs like Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpios. You guys will feel this Jupiter transit the most, because, so let's say the people that I mentioned before, like they will have these transits more like in a positive passive way, like they will have to like open the door to receive the blessings from this Jupiter. But people born with Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio aspects, these people will get the blessings from Jupiter only after some kind of discomfort, after some kind of tension. So there will be something like, you will think it's something negative, and you'll be like, nah, I don't understand why it's happening to me, why blah 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 blah. And then this like kind of energy inside of you will trigger you to do some things that will actually in the end help you get something really good. So especially for Scorpios, you will feel this Jupiter the most. And Leos and Aquariuses, like either it's your sun, your moon, your rising, you will feel like there's some kind of, you have a challenge. Like you think of it, it's a challenge and you have to conquer it. So for these fixed signs, it's going to be like a game. Like you will have to win through doing some effort. For other signs, it's going to be like just coming, like, you know, and you'll be like, yes, no, yes, no. But like, you know, I guess if you are in general a person who's super ambitious and active, this period, this year is gonna be good anyways, because Jupiter definitely brings good luck in any field that it goes to. So we will go with each sign later. But like, if you are more like, you know, chill person who's like fine with their life, you might not notice these aspects. And then don't come back and complain like, oh, I didn't see any like luck or any blessing coming in, because you probably didn't care about it, or you didn't see it, or you just like let it pass by you. Because with this transit, especially if you're the person who really likes comfort and stability, you might not even notice it. That's why you should, if you really, really want to succeed this year, open up your eyes. Open up. Okay, now timestamps for what aspects are Jupiter making this year. First one is actually right now, from 17th of May until June. Jupiter will be squaring Pluto and then together with North Node conjunction. So there we have some kind of karmic things happening with square to Pluto, which is in kind of in Capricorn. It means that, like, as I said, Jupiter and Taurus, it's all about like, Jupiter is about like spending and being generous. Taurus is about like saving. It's like, I don't want to buy this. I'll think about it. And Jupiter is like, it's like this. And together, it's kind of like a interesting vibe. But because it's squaring Pluto, this period of May and June of 2023, we should be spending either money or getting rid of the things that we don't need, because you will need the energy of saving later in 2024 when Jupiter will be together with Uranus. So right now it's like May and June is the perfect time for like buying something that you really wanted to buy. But not spending your last money. Like you should still consider the security, because Taurus is about security. They always have money. So you need to make sure that you're spending money, but not on your you know, last coins. Time for getting rid of the things that you don't need in your house, in your closet, in your wardrobe. Everything goes like, basically you need to release. And especially if you have the money that you are not kind of using, so the energy is not flowing, it will kind of find a way to get out, especially with this Pluto square. So let's say you have some kind of, you save your money, let's say you save your salary. That's the Taurus energy. It's like saving. You save your money, and but at the same time you're like, oh, I don't have enough money to buy something that you want. Oh, I'll save it this time. Like, I'm not gonna spend my money. And that money is staying there, and it's just like, I need to, like, money has to be, it's an energy. Like, everything is energy. Money has to go and come. It should never stay. I feel like I'm giving financial advice. For some of you it might be bad, for some of you it could be good. But if you feel like there is something that you really, really want to buy, perfect time for doing that is now. Like now, May, June. And then after that you can save. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, for example, I have been saving my money, and then because it's not going anywhere, I noticed that it's just like finding a way to get out of me. So now I'm broke. Okay, you don't have to know like this private information, but like, this is an example. It's a good example though. Like, it's something like that. Maybe invest. You know what, we're gonna talk about this. The next aspect, the last one, is in it's gonna be from From 21st of April 2024 until May 2024, Jupiter will conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and it's gonna be like big changes when it comes to money system, like banking system and borders and everything to do with Earth, but definitely investments. So I guess after May and April 2024, the money situation will completely change. That is why the good advice would be to invest now and then get all of the money in April, May 2024. Like for some people out there who need to know about this. So yeah, don't let your money sit like that. Use your money. Use your resources. So we're talking about resources. Anything that you have that you think somebody else might need, or you could just rent it out, do it. It's the best time for sharing, especially knowledge. Jupiter is the planet of knowledge and wisdom, and Taurus is kind of a greedy sign. So we have some greedy signs in the zodiac wheel, and Taurus is one of them. So let Jupiter spend, like let Jupiter share your knowledge, share your resources with other people who really need it, and you're like, okay, they need it, I don't need it, so it's better if I give it to someone. Like maybe charities as well, because Jupiter is the co-ruler of Pisces, and Pisces is charities, so you can do that. Find the way to help, share, spend, but not on your last, like not something that you will be like, you share it and then you're like, oh, I don't have anything left. No, don't do that. The next aspect is from, it's actually already happening, but the exact aspect is 19th of June. We're having Saturn sextiling Jupiter. I already talked about this in my May video. Go back and check it out. And I'm pretty sure in my May video, I have more information about Jupiter going through each sign than in this one, because I combined it with other aspects that are happening in May, because most of the major aspects of Jupiter are happening in May. So you should go back and check May video. From now until like July, like end of June, we're having Saturn sextiling Jupiter. I talked about this. This is a very nice aspect. So whatever initiation you are having, go for it, because you have the support of these two big planets, and exact aspect is 19th of June. And the last aspect, I already explained, Jupiter conjuncting Uranus in May 2024. And these are really big aspects that I mentioned, and of course Jupiter will be making like other things, like going retrograde and I don't know, sextiling, trining other planets, but these were the most important things you have to know. The dates that you can, like, you know, use if you're the planner type of person, use these dates. Now, if Jupiter is going over your sun, I already talked about it. When Jupiter goes over your moon or makes any aspects to your moon, a sextile, trine, square, we're having, like, with this Jupiter going over your moon, emotionally you will be invested. Emotionally you will feel like you have to do something. There could be also like impatience, like you'll be impatient, you would want to do something. Also, when Jupiter is crossing over your moon or doing aspects to your moon, you can also talk about like the place where you live in. You want to either improve it, you want to move out of your place of living, you will want to like change your location of living. Something in your house can be also affected with this. Again, we don't know if it's negative, positive, depending on if it's like a, there is no such thing positive, negative. We just have like tension, and we have like meh, kind of like everything coming easy for you. And Jupiter going over your moon can also be money, so that's really nice. Maybe some of you will have money to buy the place that you wanted to have. Then let's talk about Jupiter going over Mercury or having aspects to your Mercury. With Mercury, it's all about networking, communication. It's about short distance traveling. It's about documents. It's about your siblings. It's about cars and knowledge. It's not like getting a degree, but it's more like improving your skills and becoming more skillful in some kind of specific field. So during this period, when Jupiter will be making aspects to your Mercury, you will feel like there is an urge for you to learn something, there is an urge for you to do things. It could also be that you will be super busy because Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo, so you will be like having from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. like hourly plans, and you will have to like make to-do lists and then be like, okay, done, I've done this. Like you will be super busy, meeting with people, communicating, networking, like moving, traveling. Good day, like good year, good period. So you should check where and in which sign, in which location it's making the aspect. If we're talking about Mars, when Jupiter goes over Mars, you will be freaking active. You will be super driven, super ambitious. At the same time, you will be impatient. So if Jupiter is going over your Mars or making aspects to your Mars, oh, you will be so active. So even if it's some kind of tension, let's say you have Mars in Leo, in Scorpio, or in Aquarius, you will have so much, like, you know, kind of like, let's say some kind of inside, you will have some kind of anger, or like you will feel like something is not fair, so you will start acting. And when you will start acting, you will actually have this energy to be used for achieving something. So that's really amazing. Then we have Jupiter going over your Venus or like making an aspect to Venus. Venus is the planet of Taurus. It's the planet of money, luxury, and love. So you can guess what's happening in here. We're having, for people with Venus aspects of Jupiter, we're having this amazing period of receiving money, could be even getting married, finding the right clients, finding the right partnerships, meeting the right person, and having really lavish period. So some of you might like literally like look way better. Something will happen in your style and you will look fancy. That's the thing. Jupiter over Jupiter, I explained, and other planets, not, it's just gonna be too much of a video for now. Okay, I think I am done with the most important things that you should have taken from this video. And now we're gonna go over each sign, and I'll do my best because I prepared something extra this time. So I'm still in Mercury retrograde. Stay like my, okay, it's glitching. Of course it's glitching. Of course this Mercury is not leaving me. Let me pause this until my laptop is back. Okay, it took me like 5 or 10 minutes to restore everything, restart, and we're gonna go sign by sign. So just check your rising sign. It's super important. I'm pretty sure nobody's watching this at this point, but anyways, for those who are watching, make sure you're checking your rising sign, your sun sign as well, because it will be going over your sun or making aspects to your sun sign. So but the signs that I will just mention right now, like going, it's gonna go by house. So it's not mostly like about what's happening with your sun sign, it's more about your rising sign. So please make sure to check your rising sign. And for the sun sign and moon sign, I've already mentioned in somewhere like before this. So let's begin with dear Arieses. Finally, finally, Taurus, Jupiter is moving away, has moved away from Aries. It has been in Aries last year, and then it was going back and forth between Pisces and Aries. So if you are a rising Aries rising, last year was a good year. If we like, we can think about it in many ways, but it was like, if you go back to last year, if you think about last year, what happened for you last year was some kind of a big and transformative year for you. Not mostly like, wow, like so like there were many changes, good, positive, and could be some kind of tensions in your life that made you, forced you to change and move out or do some things. One thing for sure, if you felt like you've gained weight like out of nowhere, it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away to Taurus. However, when Jupiter is in Taurus, Taurus is the sign that like it likes expensive things. It likes food. So some of the Aries will feel this drive to eat. It's like you will be like eating more. And how it's gonna go, if you will gain weight or lose weight, I'm not sure about it, but definitely you will have a big appetite. You'll have a big appetite for expensive things, for luxurious things, for something fancy. But okay, let's get more specific. Jupiter in the second house talks about your value, your values, and money. So if we're talking about what you value in life in general, like mostly things that you can touch, feel, and taste and smell, that those kind of values we're talking about. Those it could be that during this year your taste will change. You will have different tastes for food. Some of you will be like, okay, this year I'm going vegan, this year I'm gonna be vegetarian, like, or you will go back to meat. Some kind of big changes with food for you will be coming. But at the same time, we have this, I'm gonna get into more details this time because we love Jupiter. So Jupiter in second house for you is gonna oppose your seventh house, oh my god, eighth house of other people's values and other people's money. So there could be some kind of tension between you and other people's resources, or how other people value you, or how you think they value you. There could be some kind of, like, you know, consideration. You will be like thinking about, do these people actually care about me? Should I put my attention for, like, should I give my time and value for them? So that's like some kind of tension there that could trigger you to either expand your financial status, like you will be making more money because something outside of you will be influencing you at the same time. Because also eighth house is about like banks, investments. It could be that like maybe other people will invest in you and that will increase your financial status, like let's say that. But at the same time, this Jupiter is gonna trine your 10th house, Capricorn, and your 6th house. So if we think about it that way, this year definitely is related to your career, your status, your, like, the way that you will be making money will be through your hard work, day-to-day routine, through discipline, in some kind of career, in some kind of position that you will have. It's not money from like somebody's giving you money. No, it will be like money coming fully from you, from your hard work. That's like the positive thing and like the good thing that we can talk about. And also you can check my May, and then my June, and then my August, July, January. Like, you should be subscribed to check more what's going to happen on a monthly basis, because on monthly basis Jupiter will be making other aspects. But overall for this year, it's like big changes related to your career, to your work, to your health, and of course your money. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, the links are down below. I am, oh my god, I forgot to mention, I will be ready to have consultations for this month, because next month I'm having exams. So in June, July, I will be super busy with school. So if you want to have a consultation with me this month and beginning of June, I'm fine. After that, July is going to be busy. So yeah, the links are down below. If you're interested in having in studying astrology with me, the links are also down below. We're moving to Taurus. Hello dear Taurus. This video is fully for you. Like, you can watch the whole thing from the beginning of the video until now and more. It's gonna be all for Tauruses. So I'm just shifting and checking things. So Jupiter is in your sign. Dear Tauruses, this year is for you. Like, you can just go back and check everything that I mentioned in the beginning, because I like to repeat myself, but I don't have time on my camera because I don't have lots of space. Just go back and check and then come back, and I will give more information for Taurus risings. For Taurus risings, this Jupiter is happening in your first house, and it's gonna affect your partnership, your 7th house of partnerships. Then it's gonna have an influence into your 9th house of Capricorn, of traveling, studying, and working with foreigners, and your 5th house of Virgo, which is the house of love and business, romance, and kids. So you just have this vibe of understanding what will be happening for you. Big thing, Jupiter in the first house, in general, when it goes to your first house, you will notice how your year, this year of yours, is going to be very, very, very transformative year for you. You will see how you have so much, like so many new things happening in your life. You will be super busy doing things, especially traveling, moving, learning new things, because Jupiter is still the sign of Taurus. Oh my god, Sagittarius. It's about education, it's about traveling. You'll be like super busy this year with traveling, with studying, with achieving anything that you wanted. Like, it's like manifestation house, I would say. And the thing is, Jupiter rules your 8th house of other people's money and investments. So I guess some of you could be receiving big money from other people, or from some kind of organizations, maybe even from investments. So that you should also consider that. But it's 8th house is also the house of private life. It's the house of deep secrets. It's the house of deep emotions. So maybe this year you will be super like sexy, feeling sexy. Yeah. One thing for sure will happen. Okay, not for everyone, but for some of you, if you are prone to weight fluctuation, make sure that this year you're not overindulging yourself with food, because Taurus is the sign of food, and Jupiter going there means that you will consume lots of food. And for other signs, it might be just like they're consuming food, but then they're spending their energy on something else. So there is like burning of calories somewhere else. But for you, you will have to make sure that you either exercise or do something to balance this weight, because you will be definitely, even if you won't be eating too much, you will feel like you're gaining weight. So the best way to work with this energy is to either exercise. I know, like, it's like I hate it. Either exercise, or you will have to go you will have to socialize more, or spend your time on making money, because Jupiter is about expansion, and it rules your 8th house of making money. I guess if you spend your time on, like, thinking about the ways to invest, thinking about the ways to make money, it will help you to kind of balance, because expansion will happen eventually in any field of your life. It's the matter of you choosing where do you want this expansion to happen. It's so cool. Like with these planets, it's not about like they're telling you you will be this. It's like these planets happen, they're like energies, and what they're trying to tell you, like, you can use this energy in whatever field you want. You just need to be the ruler of your life. You should be the author of your life. So you choose where this energy of expansion goes for you. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, the links are down below. And please check other videos like May, June, July, because we will go monthly for Jupiter aspects. And this thing that I just mentioned is just overall this year what's gonna happen, like what areas of your life are going to be activated. And I forgot to mention in the beginning that I will be having final exams, so I will be super busy in June, July. So if you're interested in having one-on-one consultation with me, the best time would be now. If you're in a hurry, May and beginning of June. Later, I'll be super busy and super stressed. I'm pretty sure I will be stressed. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I know Tauruses are subscribed. My most viewed sign is Tauruses. Now we're gonna move to Geminis. Hello dear Geminis, welcome back to my channel. if you haven't watched the beginning of this video, I talked about really important things, especially if you are Gemini that has many planets in Taurus. You have to watch the beginning of the video. If not, let's go. Jupiter will be in your 12th house for next 1 year. It's big. It's really big, and you will feel it in many different ways. For some of you, Jupiter in the 12th house can talk about immigrations. It can talk about like moving away, like traveling somewhere, and being away from the people that you know. So you will feel like you're kind of isolated because you don't know anybody around you. That's one thing. Two could be that you will start or initiate some kind of project, some kind of work, something that you will do secretly without telling anyone what's happening. It could also be, so here's the thing. This Jupiter in the 12th house will oppose your 6th house of work, which means you will be there will be some kind of tension between your daily routine and your work, which will force you to either maybe change your location to work from somewhere else, or maybe you will not like the routine that you're having, so you will start working secretly online somewhere in some kind of, you know, behind the scene kind of job positions without telling others. There is a chance for that. Or you will be just doing some kind of job that nobody knows about, like it could be even coding. Yeah. And that's the tension we're having from the 6th house, but it's also 12th and 6th houses are about health. So make sure that you are really taking care of your health during this year, because with Jupiter in the 12th house, it could affect your mental health. So if you are not using this energy for, let's say, improving your relationship with someone or doing something without telling everybody else, this expansion will come in the form of either mental health situation or like some kind of health situation that you will be forced to take care of. You will be like forced, if you do not really take care of yourself and use this energy properly, you'll be going from hospital to hospital to like check what is happening, because you might not feel comfortable. So you will be thinking that maybe there is something wrong with my physical health. Oh my god, I never go that dark or negative in my videos, but like, I don't know, maybe for some of you, you have to know about this. So please just take this seriously. I don't know, for some of you, okay? Then we are looking at Jupiter making other aspects in your chart. It's making aspects to your 8th house of money, big money, and to your 4th house of home and parents. So this is something very interesting because 12th house is about migrations. Then we have 4th house of home, owning a home, a property, and then we have 8th house of shared resources and money. And Jupiter rules your 7th house of partnerships. So there will be so many interpretations, but one of them, like on top of my head, it's some kind of partnership you will be having that will could bring you financial abundance, but it will be again some kind of project that you will initiate, and it's better if you do not tell this to everyone. So keep some things secret. I think I will be mentioning this a lot. Then if we're thinking about immigration, we're having relocation for sure for some of you, because 4th house is activated and the 12th house of immigration. You're changing places, you're changing location, you're moving out and moving in with your parents. For some of you, you're just like moving very, very far away from your parents. And another thing I have to mention, 8th house, 4th house, and 12th house activation talks about spiritual awakening. Dear Geminis, welcome. If you haven't gone through spiritual awakening and this is your first time and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's gonna be very interesting journey for you. So if you will need any help, if you will have any questions about spiritual awakening, just let me know. I've been through that, my sister has been through that, we know about it. I'm preparing a guide for spiritual awakening because it can sometimes feel lonely, because you have literally the activation of intuition, of esoterics, of dreams, meditation, spirituality. Some of you, um, let's say if you feel like this Jupiter transit is not giving you anything cool, try to start meditating, start journaling, start doing something related to water, swimming. It's going to be very interesting. Like, I want to know if there are any Gemini risings who are going through spiritual awakening, because it's going to be very interesting year for you. Like, when you go through spiritual awakening, the manifestation game is on. So if you are already in the middle of spiritual awakening, it means that this is the time where you will start manifesting. Like, your manifestation will be like this, easy, like I said. So if you have any questions about spiritual awakening, please let me know. I'm so happy and curious to help someone who is new to this, and I am actually preparing a guide for it. Okay, and if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, the links are down below. If you want to learn astrology, the links are also down below for next year Astrology Academy. But I need to mention that I have exams in July, so if you're interested in consultation before July, the best time is May and June. Do it now. And I'll see you later. Please subscribe to this channel, and we're moving on to Cancers. Hello, dear Cancer. While I am talking about Cancers, my Cancer sister is messaging me, and I can see it. Let's go. Dear Cancers, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched the beginning of this video, you should watch it. If you have something in Taurus, especially Jupiter in Taurus, just go and watch the beginning of the video. I mentioned the years that people have Taurus in their Jupiter in their Taurus, but yeah, let's go. This video is for Cancer risings. It's important to know this is for risings. It will make more sense because I've already explained the sun and moon and other planets in the beginning of this video, so just go there and watch it. But risings, let's go. What do we have? Jupiter entered your 11th house. This is literally the best house ever. It's the house of dreams coming true. It's the house of your goals coming true. It's the house of profits. It's the house of friends. It's the house of socializing, networking, winning in competitions, and everything basically cool that I care about. Yeah. So Jupiter going to your 11th house, it will immediately activate your 5th house of love and kids and business. Then it's gonna activate your 7th house of partnership and 3rd house of communication and networking. Very interesting period for you, huh? So Jupiter in your 11th house will immediately start having this opposition to your 5th house of love and business and kids. There could be some kind of tension between what you truly want to do, like what the business that you want to open, and it will trigger you to start this project, start it and do it with someone. Because if we look at Jupiter, it rules your 6th house of work. So I would say if we're thinking about business, it means that you should take action now, and you will be triggered to take action. So do use this energy wisely for your achieving your goals, because Jupiter is in your goals house. And if we're talking about kids or getting pregnant or having babies, or there are some topics about kids, it's definitely is related to routine. Maybe something in your kids life is going to make you super busy with them. Then if we're talking about other activations of your 3rd and 7th houses, it's definitely talking about you. With Jupiter being in your 11th house, you're expanding your network, you're expanding the people that you know. So if you are a social media person, or if you have some kind of platform where people have to see you, like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you'll be famous. You'll be famous. You will be winning. You will be gaining followings and respect, and people will be so drawn to you to know more about you, to listen to you. So with Jupiter ruling Sagittarius, the sign of education and knowledge, perfect time for sharing whatever you know, whatever skills that you have with people out there who will really listen to you, because also your Jupiter rules your ninth house of education. So there is some kind of knowledge you have that you will have to share, especially this year, because if you won't share, you will have like, you know, energy should come and go. So this energy of sharing, especially knowledge for you, should go, because it, in return, it will come back in the way of really good blessings for you, like following good people coming in, maybe through this work that you will be doing, through meeting new people. You will meet someone because you are also activating seventh house of love partner with fifth house activation. Definitely some kind of love relationship is coming your way, so use this year. It's going to be amazing. And if you're interested in having one-on-one consultation with me, the links are down below. If you want to learn astrology Academy, I will launch it in 2024. The links are also down below. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video that I have exams in July, so I'll be super busy the end of June and fully July. So if you're interested in having consultation with me, like urgently, May, June, perfect, do it. The links are down below. And we're moving on to Leo. Oh, thank you, dear Cancers. Please subscribe to this channel. Oh my god, this sounds so salesy, sorry. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the monthly videos, because we will have Jupiter going like each month. It will have other aspects, so you will be checking your monthly videos as well. Moving to Leo. Okay, let me take a sip. Hello, dear Leos. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't watched the beginning of the video, you have to go back and watch everything, especially if you have some aspects or planets in Taurus, especially if you have something in the Jupiter in Taurus. Like, go back. I have the dates. If you don't know if you have something in Taurus, go back and check it out, because you're the fixed sign, and fixed signs are going to be influenced a lot by this Jupiter. So Jupiter is officially in your 10th house of career. It's in the 10th house of your status, reputation. It's like at the peak, like it's out there at the top. Please make sure you're checking your rising sign. This video right now that you're watching is mainly for rising signs, and for your moon, sun, and other planets, it's in the beginning. Please check the beginning of the video, and somebody please help me with timestamps. Super important to check the beginning. So Jupiter going to your 10th house, oh my god, it's gonna activate your 4th house of family, of home, and then it's gonna activate your 2nd house of money and income, and your 6th house of work, routine. Guys, Leos, you will be super busy this year. You will be so busy and so triggered to accomplish big things, especially things related to your house will trigger you. Coming from me, as a Leo rising, this transit is triggering me to make my work, my career to work, because 4th house triggers. What is 4th house? 4th house is the place where you live in, and it's your family, especially your mother. So for me, I want to make sure that I am rich so that I can take care of my mom and travel to home to my mom as much as I can, because I want to spend time with my mama. Okay, that's the thing that is like triggering me. I feel like it's not fair that I'm like, let's say I don't have whatever I want to have because I want to be with my mom, or like be there, and it's like those feelings are triggering me to work hard. 6th house, work harder, have a routine. Okay, I'm not doing the routine because I have some problems there, but yes, like have a scheduled plan, take care of your health. I might take care of my health soon, so then it's directly affecting the income. So the idea of having money, being secure, stability is going to be so important for you, and the way you can do it is through hard work. It's gonna be, you will feel like you're working hard, but so what? Leos are very ambitious. Leos are very like dedicated. If you want to accomplish something, if you really want to accomplish, you'll do it like this. And this is the period where you will have all of the possibilities, all of the opportunities to do it. Plus we have later, check my next month videos, we will have Venus in Leo, we will have Mars in Leo. It's gonna be, actually we will have Mars in Leo very soon, I think next week, or I don't remember the date, but we will, like, Leos are going to be super driven. Like, you guys will be so freaking driven to make sure that you have stability, because all of these 10th house, 2nd house, 6th house are talking about, these are earth signs. These are all about stability. You will really care about security and stability. Oof, and you will be working hard. And then Jupiter in your 10th house will bring respect, will bring career change, shift. I already mentioned this in May video, so go back and check it out for more details. But basically it's a big year. It's a big year of change that will make sure that you have stability for future. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation, the links are down below. I will be super busy in July because I have exams, so if you want to have a consultation with me, the best time is May and June. The links are down below. If you want to learn and study astrology with me next year, the links are also down below for you to check and pass the survey for me to understand what level are you at, so that I can make perfect courses for you. And now we're gonna move to Virgos. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay. Hello dear Virgo, welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't watched the beginning of the video, go back, check it out, especially if you have something in Taurus. And if you have, if you're a Sun Virgo, I have information about Sun, Moon, and other planets in the beginning of the video. This timestamp, this period, this moment in the video is for rising Virgos. Super important to check your rising. The Sun and Moon is in the beginning. Go back there and let's go. Jupiter for you is has entered, or is entering, probably has entered, is in your 9th house. In the 9th house, it activates your, oh my god, I forgot to mention something for Leos, but it's okay. In your 9th house, it activates your 3rd house. Then it activates your 5th house of love, and then the 1st house. So this transit is super good. It's very interesting transit because Jupiter in the 9th house will be trining your 1st house, your rising, your Virgo. But we will go first with what's happening in the 9th house. So Jupiter going into your 9th house, it's all about education, it's about studying abroad, it's about preparing your documents for traveling, for visa, working with international companies, having expansion of your business, or your work will be sending you to other countries for work. That's one thing. Immediately it's activating your 3rd house of siblings, networking, and your day, kind of like daily routine, but related to work and scheduling. So you will be super busy learning new things. You will be super busy learning new languages. You will be extremely busy improving your skills. But again, as I said in the beginning of the video, Jupiter in Taurus, especially this year, you will have to share. You will have to share something. For you, it will be sharing your knowledge. If you feel like you are not good enough yet, if there is something you know that an average person doesn't, you have to start sharing this knowledge with other people. Like when Jupiter was going, I think, over my 9th house, like that's when I started my YouTube channel, because it's about sharing. I was up until then I was like, no, I don't know, I don't think like people will need this, but I was forced to open this YouTube channel because nobody around me listened to me or cared about astrology. But I had this like urge to just speak about it, and look, there are 2,000 people watching me. That's like insane. So Jupiter in your 9th house opposing your 3rd house talks about there is some skill There's some kind of knowledge you have that you have to share with other people. If you don't share this, Jupiter energy won't be as noticeable, or you might kind of skip this chance that you will have for something really important. And this transit activating your first house. So definitely, I'm pretty sure some of you will be traveling, studying abroad. Maybe some of you had some kind of dreams related to abroad. The dreams will be coming true because Jupiter rules your fourth house of living, of location, relocation. So that's the thing. And then it's gonna trine your fifth house of love, kids, and business and entertainment. So you will notice that like this year, all of these fields of your life will be kind of active, but mostly the traveling and skills are going to be the focus of your life. So if you want to like know more specifically what could happen for you, go back 12 years back. So go back to 2011, 2012, that period, and see what happened, what was the vibe, and what field was activated for you. That's going to be similar thing that is going to be active. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, the links are down below. If you want to study astrology next year, the links are also down below. Please check it out, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to have a consultation with me, I will be super busy in the end of June and July because I have exams. So if you are in a rush, time to have a consultation with me now and in the beginning of June. And I'll see you in my next video. We're gonna move to Libras. Let's go. Okay. Hello. Hi, my favorite sign. Hello, dear Libras. Let me take a sip. Libras, if you haven't watched the beginning of this video and you have like, I don't know, important aspects in your chart, if you have something in Taurus, if you have something in Scorpio, in Leo, basically go back to the beginning of the video and watch it, especially if you have some things in Taurus and in Scorpio. Just go back and check it out. But this video, this specific time frame, is for risings. This is for rising signs. Basically, I will be talking about Jupiter going over your house. It's in your 8th house. So Jupiter entered your 8th house. 8th house is banks. 8th house is investments. 8th house is big money, but not yours. 8th house is the money that is not yours, but you kind of have it with someone. So shared resources. 8th house is the house of really dark, oh my god, why did I say that? No, deep, oh my god, can we just cut it? Deep emotions, lots of emotions and deep feelings. It's the house of esoterics, it's the house of spirituality, tarot, what is this, astrology. So yes, it's like very, very diverse house, 8th house. So immediately Jupiter going to your 8th house activates your 2nd house of money, your own money, Scorpio house. Then it activates your 4th house of living, of your parents, of your home, and your 12th house of immigration, of traveling and doing something in secret, and spirituality. It's gonna be very interesting year for you, very, very interesting year for you. Definitely some of you will be around big money, some of you will be receiving big money from somewhere, or you will be handling big money, not necessarily yours. Some of you might be receiving investments, some of you might be gaining from your investments that you have done before. Basically big collaborations that involve big money, especially related to banks. But there is going to be this, like, you know, feeling of not having enough money. So you will be super driven to make more money this year. You will be like, I'm seeing this money around me, but it's not mine, and I want to have my own money. So you will be starting like working on something to make sure that you will have your big money as well. Like there will be this also evaluation of your values, you will be like, do I really want to do this in my life? Do I really want to partner or like trust this person? There's going to be so much like inner tension related to other people's values in your life. Like you'll be like, does this person bring any value in my life? Does this person bring financial abundance in my life? Do I really need them? Like it's going to be lots of conversation about that inside of you. But we're also activating your fourth house of relocation, your home, your parents, the house of, because 12th house also immigration. So we can also say that it's the house of traveling. Let me see. Yeah. So short distance traveling for you, it's some kind of short distance traveling, I'm pretty sure. So most of the Libras are going to be traveling hella, like a lot, like short distance traveling, but it's going to be like, you know, short distance traveling to your home, back home, like moving in, moving out, and you will be super busy. Especially there are two possible ways, both can happen: traveling back home to your parents or traveling somewhere really far away. Like you will be sent to some kind of place and you won't know people around you, so you will feel like you're alone and isolated, but you'll be having fun because it's going to be like a new place, new adventure, new things to learn, and blah blah blah. But also with Jupiter in Taurus, it's time to share something. So you will be, maybe you will be sharing your money with other people. Like maybe you will be giving away money. So do that, but in the beginning of the year. Later in 2024 we don't do that. So for 2024 we'll talk about it later. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, it's better to book it now, because in July and end of June I'll be super busy with exams. So if you want to have a consultation with me, do it May and June. If you want to study astrology with me, the links are also down below. Next year we will start that. And subscribe to this channel if you aren't yet. We're gonna move to Scorpios. Let's go. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Dear Scorpios, hello. If you haven't watched the beginning of the video, just run back, go back and check the beginning of the video, because Scorpios are going to be the most influenced by this Jupiter aspect. The most influenced by Jupiter aspect. It's gonna be interesting. So what do we have? Jupiter enters your 7th house and immediately it opposes your ascendant, your first house. So please make sure you're watching this video knowing that this is your rising sign. This video, this part of the video is for your rising sign. So I'm talking about Jupiter entering your house, entering your 7th house. But if you are a Sun Scorpio or have planets in Scorpio, Moon, whatever, it's in the beginning of the video. Check that out. It's more important if this is not your rising sign. So if this is your rising sign, let's go. Jupiter entering your 7th house has entered immediately opposing your first house. There is so much energy. There's so much energy. You will be questioning yourself and people around you. This will trigger you to really reconsider your partnerships. It could be that you will be like having people coming into your life, like partners, but inside of you, you will be like, what, like, do I really want to be with this person? Like, if we're talking about love, if we're talking about business, same thing. It's gonna be like, do I really need them? Do I really want them? Do they give me what I need? Do I give them what they need? That kind of tension will be triggering you to think about these things. But also because of it's opposing your first house, your identity, your self, you will be really, maybe like people around you are like doing something for you, but you will think about like, do I provide some kind of value in their life? So maybe there will be some kind of shift within you. You will be kind of triggered or forced to change inside because you will be caring about other people in your life. At the same time, Jupiter in the 7th house talks about your relationship is going to next level. So we're going from just relationship to more committed relationship to like signing contracts with someone. So we're having many types of relationships here, like any one-on-one connection. Consultations, if you provide consultations for other people, you will notice that you are having more people coming into your life. Oh my god, why am I saying that? You will notice that you will have more clients. That's one. Two, because it's clients, we have contracts, so you will have more contracts, you will be signing more papers, you will be very interesting person to work with. So if you are a person who has some kind of social, let's say you have YouTube, like you're a public person, you will notice how you're gaining more attraction, like more people are noticing you and more people want to work with you. And it's kind of beautiful because this transit is also activating your third house of networking and short distance traveling, and your 11th house of literally team projects, goals, profits, dreams coming true, networking, competitions, winning competitions. So this year is your year if you use it in an alignment with yourself and your partner. So the partnership situation is going to be super strong. Like it will influence many things in your life. Like partnership will make sure that you will receive that goal, like profit, the goals will come true because you have this partnership. And at the same time, this partnership will help you to meet and make more friends, meet new people, have new goals, new dreams, new ambitions. And because of that, you will be super kind of busy because third house is the house of like having 7 to 10 p.m. to-do list, schedule, busy, check, travel, network, communication, like moving around, like you will be super busy. And that's really beautiful. Okay, let's see. And Jupiter rules your second house of money. So I guess whatever partnership you are in, whatever contracts you are signing, whatever people you are working with, it's gonna definitely bring you income. It's gonna bring you financial income. So, Scorpios, I know it's tough. I know it has been tough, but use this toughness for something good. And it will be something good. If you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, I am available May and June. The end of June and July fully, I'm super busy. I'll be super busy, so do it now. The links are down below. If you want to study astrology later in 2024, the links are also down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we're moving on to Sagittarius. Okay. Let me take a sip. Sagittarius, Jupiter is in your 6th house. Finally, it's there. But okay, not finally, it just moved to your 6th house. And 6th house of daily routine, working, your pets, and your physical health. Immediately goes to your 6th house. It's gonna activate your 12th house of immigration, of spirituality, and of working on some kind of secret projects. I like to say that it's some kind of secret project, or if you are planning to work on something, don't tell anyone. Just don't do that. It activates your 12th house, and then it activates your 2nd house of money and your 10th house of career. So listen to me carefully. If you have planets in Taurus, if you have something big in Taurus or in other signs, check the beginning of the video. It's super important. Go back. I'm pretty sure there are some Sagittarius who have Jupiter in Taurus and your birth chart. Go back. Check the beginning of the video. This video is for everyone who has something in Taurus. If you have your Jupiter in Taurus, check the beginning of the video. If not, this time frame, this moment in this video is for Sagittarius risings. This is super important to know because I'm gonna talk about Jupiter going to your 6th house. So if you have planets in Taurus or in Scorpio or in Virgo or in Capricorn or in other signs, in Cancer and Pisces, go back to the beginning because that's where I talk about Jupiter going over your sun, your moon, and other planets. Yeah. And I think maybe there will be timestamps below, so help me out with timestamps as well. For now, we're talking about Sagittarius Rising. So Jupiter going to your 6th house. You guys, you will be super busy because we're activating, Jupiter activates your 2nd house of money and your 10th house of career. You'll be super busy. You guys will be super, super, super busy working on some kind of project that you don't want to tell to other people, or you should not tell to other people. But definitely, whatever you will be doing, make sure that you are, first of all, taking care of your mental health and your physical health. So this year, it's the year of sharing, so giving away. So in your case, could be giving away bad habits, especially food. Like if you're eating something unhealthy, give it away, let it go, don't do it. And bad habits like, I don't know, being depressed, I mean, it's not a habit. Oh my god, why did I say that? So if you feel like you're like because 12th house, right? So we're talking about feeling sad for yourself or something like that. Don't do it. Instead, use that energy of Jupiter for meditating and physical exercise. Like if you do these two things this year, your career, your money situation will expand. It will bloom because we're super activating and charging your 2nd house, your 10th house, and plus Jupiter rules your 1st house. So anything related to your physical body this year is so important to take care of. So what we're talking about when Jupiter in 6th house, you will be super busy, you will be super disciplined. If you're not, do it. You should be more disciplined this year more than ever. If you will be disciplined this year, you will have so much abundance, especially financial abundance will come into your life. You will be making big money, guys. But because we're also activating your 12th house of immigration, and Jupiter also rules your 4th house of home and relocation, I feel like some of you will be moving somewhere. Not like traveling, but more like moving away, moving somewhere either for work, or you will be working abroad, working either from home, but like working with foreigners. But definitely something about your home situation will be changing. You will be moving out, moving in with your parents, or moving out of your home house. So this year, notice these fields that I've just mentioned. If you don't understand what it is, maybe for some of you, go back 12 years ago and see what happened for you 12 years ago. That could be the thing. And for more details about like transits monthly, check my monthly videos. May video has more information, but we're just giving what's happening with Jupiter this year for you. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, I will be available May and June, and then in the end of June and fully July, super busy with exams. So book a reading with me now. I'll be super happy to work with you right now in May and June. Later, I won't. If you're interested in studying astrology with me, the links are also down below. Don't forget to subscribe because this channel is great. We're almost reaching 3,000 people, so that's like crazy. I'm very surprised because I was not planning to make this like, whoa, YouTube channel. I was just here to share the knowledge, because I have Jupiter in Sagittarius. Like that's about like generosity. So be generous with your physical body this year, guys. Get rid of everything that is harming your physical and your mental health. And we're moving to Capricorns. Let's go. Hello dear Capricorns, welcome back to my channel. Capricorn fellas, Capricorn here. Let's do this. Jupiter moving to our 5th house. Oh, forgot to say, if you are a Capricorn sun, moon, whatever other planets, check the beginning of the video. It's gonna be more relatable. If you have sun or planets in Capricorn, just check it. Trust me, just check it. It's gonna be good. But this video is for risings. It's super important. Capricorn rising, because Jupiter is moving to 5th house. I'm gonna talk about Jupiter moving through houses when I talk about risings, not through your planets. Through your planets like your sun, your moon. In the beginning of the video, please make sure to check, because this transit is definitely something we've been looking for 12 years now. Okay, why do I say 12 years? Because exactly 12 years, if you go back and check it out, what happened? Something good has happened 12 years ago, right? Right? Just let me know in what field, if you're just a Capricorn without Capricorn rising. Oof, because 12 years ago, something really, it was like the best year of my life. Because when we have Jupiter trining your either sun, moon, or your rising, big things happen. So please check the beginning of the video. But if we're talking about Capricorn risings, Jupiter going into your 5th house immediately. I mean, it went there. It's in your 5th house. It immediately activates your 11th house. Then it activates your 1st house. I'm loving this. And your 9th house. You guys, what a beautiful year for us. Let's go. Jupiter in the 5th house. We're talking about love. We're talking about feeling inspired. We're talking about having this energy, this love, this life within us, like blooming out, just like coming out. It's like Capricorns are ready to shine. We're like ready. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Like, you know, Capricorns don't get things like that easily like other signs. We have to work super hard. You guys, I feel you. This year, everything will be like out of nowhere, and you'll be like, what did just happen? Like, go back 12 years ago. What happened 12 years ago? Please let me know in comments down below. So 5th house, activating your 11th house. 5th house of creativity. Gonna like, so let me take this off. It's getting hot in here. So what we have, something in your 11th house gonna trigger you to turn on this love and motivation and ambition within you, because 5th house is the house of Leo. It's the house of like life. So 11th house is the house of, okay, 5th house and 11th house are the houses of competition. Oh, I'm having goosebumps. It's about competitions. It's about your dreams. It's about your goals. It's about profits. It's about like having your dreams come true. Having goosebumps. So this year you will be triggered by not having your dreams come true. You will be thinking like that. You will be like, why my dreams are not coming true? Why this is not happening? So one way you could be just crying, and Capricorns don't cry. But what we do is we get extra ambitious to achieve this, because there is no other option. There is no option of failing. There's only success. We want it. It doesn't matter how long. We will. And this year we will. Because 11th house of the house of like dreams coming true will be triggering your 5th house. So what happens here is that you're like just like questioning why it's not happening. It will, because this time your heart will be activated super, like you will be boosted by so much energy, so much positive energy coming into your way, so many creative ideas, so many opportunities, so many competitions you can apply for. For example, 12 years ago, out of nowhere, there was some kind of competition. I applied and I won nationally. Singing, because 5th house is the house of art, creativity. It's all about expressing yourself. It's also the house of business. Of course, like 12 years ago, how old was I? I didn't open a business 12 years ago, but I'm pretty sure if I would do that, maybe I'll do it this time. It's gonna be sudden luck, some kind. It's not the luck. You've been working hard for it, and now that you will get it, you will think that it's like a luck. You'll be like, really? Like that? I could get it? But guys, you worked super hard for it. And the thing is, it's trining the 1st house of Capricorn and the 9th house of Virgo. So 1st house activation, you will be shining, because I said 5th house is the house of Leo. It's about expression, it's about creativity, it's about being fancy, it's about like lavish. And Taurus is the most expensive sign. So this year, make sure that you are looking great. I know sometimes, I'm pretty sure, like when I'm home, I don't do much, but like this year, make sure that you look good, you feel good, you smell great, you wear really nice clothes, because this is the way that you will be expressing yourself will bring the abundance for you. And then we're activating Jupiter is also activating your ninth house of something international, something big, something foreign, something, of course, like traveling, studying abroad, learning new languages, expanding your horizons, your knowledge. It's the year. Like, I don't know when else, this is the year. So use it as much as you can. And I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this year we have to share. So I said, depending on whatever house it goes through, you should be sharing something to receive back. So for you, you have to share your skill, like your talent. Fifth house is the house of talent. You have to share your talent with 11th house, public. You should share your talents with people. You should share your voice, because Taurus is the voice. If you sing, go attend a competition, you will win. You should share your art, you should share your music, you should share your baby. Some of you could get could have babies, because when you get pregnant, your physical body, which is your first house, expands. So there is a possibility of getting pregnant, and you will be having a baby, because the fifth house is the house of baby. Then if we're talking about fifth house as the house of business, open that business. If you have been like thinking about it, do it alone. Do it alone, because you won't be feeling comfortable with somebody else, because you've already seen how people work. And this time it would be like, no, what I can do, what is there I can do by myself, because it's gonna be lonely game. It's gonna be me. First house is activated, fifth house, it's all about you being, because I don't think if you will work with someone, they will catch up with you. You will be super like fast. So do that. But you will also notice that you are expanding your networking. So you will be meeting more people. You will be working with people on creating something of your own. So maybe if there are people who help you, yes, but not partnering. Don't do that. Yes, it's gonna be amazing. I'm so happy. So happy for you guys. So please let me know what happened 12 years ago. Super excited to know. For me, it played out as winning in a singing competition, and after that I had like really new group of people in my life, meaning like new society, like new community. 11th house is community. That's when I started having like a new community of people, a band where I would spend time and we would write music together. And when you win, you also win money or some kind of gift. So definitely gambling could be also like lottery, winning something. Winning, because fifth house is the house of gambling. It's about luck and gifts. So yeah, if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, we can do it May and June, because in the end of June and then fully July I am super busy with exams. So if you're interested in that, the links are down below. If you want to learn astrology, the links are also down below. And I'll see you in my next video, and we're moving to Aquarius. Aquarius. Hello dear Aquarius, welcome to my channel. If you haven't watched the beginning of the video, just go back, check it out. You're the fixed sign. The fixed signs are getting influenced by this Jupiter aspect the most, and this part of the video is for risings. If you have like moon, other planets in Aquarius, please go back, check the beginning of the video. It will resonate so much more. But this one is for risings, because I'm talking about Jupiter going to your fourth house. We're talking about houses now, not about the planets, not about your sun, your moon. The sun and moon, there. Rising, welcome. Let's go. Rising, Aquarius is Jupiter has entered your fourth house of home, parents, relocation. Immediately it activates your 10th house of career, reputation, status. And it activates your 12th house of immigration, spirituality, and your 8th house of big money, other people's money, and other people's values in your life, and esoterics as well. So what is happening here? There are few signs who are going through spiritual awakening this year. I already said that Geminis, and the next one is you. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later, because if you don't know what is spiritual awakening, that's gonna be like, you will click off of this video. But okay, let's talk about not spiritual world. What's happening? So Jupiter entered your 4th house of relocation, of home, of your parents, real estate, house, buying house, housing system, like everything to do with home, moving out, moving in. That's activated. So you will notice that this year you will be moving a lot. You will be like traveling more, but definitely like moving out of your home. You'll be out of your home, and I said you will be traveling a lot, meaning you will be traveling to the location, 12th house. You will be traveling somewhere where you don't know people around you. So you will be like feeling kind of isolated, kind of alone, because you don't know people around you. Having the ring, it's a confirmation. Some of you are definitely dealing with immigration. 12th house is about immigration, 4th house is about moving out. For some of you, it's definitely like changing your location, your citizenship, your place of living. At the same time, 10th house is activated, so your status is also changing. Some of you might be getting like a residency or citizenship in different country. So that's like very activated period fields of your life this year. Home, parents, and traveling. At the same time, we're having this activation of your 8th house, which is about investments. It's about banks. It's about big money, other people's values in your life. It's about deep feelings, deep emotions. And it's the house of esoterics. So investments, receiving some kind of scholarship, receiving big money from somebody else is very strong for you this year. Or maybe if you have invested this time, you will be receiving like the profits. But if we're talking about spiritual awakening, I said that like this year you will be going through spiritual awakening, or if you have been going through spiritual awakening, you will notice that this year is the year of manifestations. Like you'll be manifesting things like this left and right, which means your thoughts are going to be super powerful this year. So make sure you think properly, meaning don't think negative things, don't visualize or think about negative scenarios, because manifestation is on for you. So you will manifest anything, like anything, literally good and bad. So be very careful with that. If you are really new in spirituality and you're just going through spiritual awakening, or you don't know what it is and you want to know what's going on, because you probably felt like weird, or you felt like you are lonely and you don't understand why these things are happening to you, message me. I've been through spiritual awakening. My sister has been through spiritual awakening. I am preparing a guide for spiritual awakening for like beginners, to understand that it's okay, you're not alone. There have been people, you're going through the same things that we've been through. So if you're really at that point in your life where you don't understand what's happening with your life and you're questioning everything and you don't understand why life is like that, comment or message me. I would be happy to share my knowledge and work with you. What else do we have here? I think it's enough for now, because we're also having monthly videos. So make sure that you're subscribed to check the monthly videos to understand more about this transits. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, you can book a reading with me for May and beginning of June, because in the end of June and July, I'll be super busy with exams. So the links are down below. If you want to learn astrology with me, the links are also down below. We will have Astrology Academy next year, and we're moving on to Pisces. Okay, hello dear Pisces, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an interesting and fun video to watch. If you have any planets, anything big in Taurus, watch the beginning of the video, super important. Please watch the beginning of the video. This part of the video is for risings, okay? Because I'm gonna go through your houses, not through your sun, through your moon. For sun and moon is in the beginning. Please go back, check that out. This one is for risings. Okay, you can check if you're still Pisces sun or moon. Check it out, it's fine. I'm not here to tell you what to do, I'm just suggesting. And Jupiter. Jupiter is moving to your third house. It has been your second house. Last year it has been in your first and your second and your first and your second. It was just going back and forth. Now it's going to be fully in your sorry. Now it's going to be fully in your third house. Like, it's going to be there the whole year. It's not going to go back to your second house, like depending on your degrees. But yes, it went to your third house. Immediately it's activating your ninth house and your 11th house and your, where is it? And your seventh house. So we're having these fields. 3, 9, 7, 11 activation. What does it mean? So Jupiter going to your third house, immediately bringing new people in your life. You're having more people, meeting with new people in your life, expanding your networking, making more sales. If you are the person who is in publishing or you work with people, like you're doing consultations or you're giving speech talks or teach something, this year you will have really a lot of people interested in working with you. Like, so many people will be so interested and eager to be with you, to listen to you. So in the beginning of the video I mentioned that this year you have to share something with this Jupiter and Taurus with you. You'll have to share your skills, you will have to share your knowledge with people, because you have so many people ready to listen and to learn from you. So if you were planning to start some kind of course and teach someone something, like I want to teach astrology, do it. This is the period where you will have to do it. People need it, trust me, people need it, they have to know. We're talking about skills, we're talking about knowledge, we're talking about any advice that you have. There will be people who will need to hear it and learn it from you. And you know, there will be this like tension between ninth house. You'll be like, oh, I want to travel somewhere, I want to like you will have this syndrome of, oh, I think I'm not good enough to teach someone something, I don't think I have enough knowledge. You do, you have it, trust me. If you don't, okay, take some courses, but make sure that this year you are using that knowledge not for like learning and expanding your knowledge. You already have enough. I'm pretty sure you already know so much that it's time for sharing. At the same time, some of you will be like studying abroad, learning new skills, learning new languages. It's going to be a very strong field of your life where you will be mentally busy. You will be super busy. Also in a third house, Jupiter brings this routine where you will be literally so active. You will have to-do lists where you will be like, check, today I woke up at this time, I did this, I called this person, I closed the deal, sales, whatever, like so many things. Short distance traveling, a lot. You will be traveling a lot this year. But the most important thing is that you're activating your 11th house of dreams coming true, your goals, your profits, and your 7th house of clients and consultations and partnerships. So these fields where it's social, like you will be super socially active this year. So make sure you use that for your own benefit, because Taurus likes to have its own things. It's like it likes money, and I'm pretty sure the money for you will be coming from other people, from working with other people and sharing your knowledge, your skills with other people. Partnerships important, networking important. You, through doing something daily, routinely, you will be getting closer to your dreams coming true. But definitely working with someone, helping people, and people helping you. So collaborations are strongly, like I can see that you will be collaborating, signing contracts, you will be definitely in the public eye. So like, let's say you have a YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, you'll be famous. You'll be famous this year. Just know this. And if you don't know, just go back 12 years ago and see what happened for you 12 years ago. Something strong like that will be happening again. Something, if you go back 12 years ago and remember what was that something like really big that happened to you 12 years ago, this is similar things gonna happen this time. And if you're interested in one-on-one consultation with me, May and June, I'm available. End of June and July, super busy, I have exams. So the links are down below. You can book a reading with me. If you want to learn astrology with me, the links are also down below. And please subscribe to this channel if you aren't yet. And thank you so much for watching and for your patience. And have an amazing year. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.